When most 90 Day Fiancé stars joined the show, they were ready to move on to the next chapter in their relationship. But not all couples found the love of their lives the first time around. After being on air for almost a decade, fans have turned to 90 Day Fiancé and spin-offs like 90 Day Fiancé, Before the 90 Days for relationship examples, immigration stories, and, of course, the occasional tumultuous scenes. However, in a show about crossing borders to find everlasting love, not all the stars were successful. Some reality celebs, like Annie Suwin and David Tabarowski, were a go from the beginning. They may have had a few concerns, like David's financial strains or Annie's dislike for his drinking. At one point, Annie even accused him of infidelity, but the two are currently thriving with their own spin-off. Other couples, like Danielle Mullins and Mohammed Bali, made it to their wedding day, but didn't make it much farther in their relationship. If Mohammed's maltreatment towards Danielle wasn't a vivid red flag, his unwillingness to solidify their wedding day with a kiss should have been. Alas, Danielle's love story wasn't as everlasting as she'd hoped. After their struggles with finances and infidelity proved too difficult for the turbulent couple, they quickly divorced. However, some couples learned from Danielle's mistakes and noticed the vibrant red flags before they made it to the altar. Britney Banks and Before the 90 Days Yaz and Abu Harira appeared to connect right away, but their time in Jordan quickly went awry. Aside from Yazan's religious family disliking Britney's drinking habits, she also had a dubious past that left him uneasy. Despite the questionable social media pictures and Britney still being married, it wasn't until she claimed Yazan cheated on her that the couple parted ways. However, at the tell-all, Yazan claimed it was a lie, and he ended the relationship. Stephanie Matto and Erica Owens were the first same-sex couple on the show, but their relationship didn't make it to the tell-all. Stephanie had a difficult time opening up and being vulnerable. She also suffered from an illness and was cautious about being intimate with Erica. However, the two tried to make their relationship work, and before the 90 days Erica even came out to her parents. Stephanie, on the other hand, refused to tell her mother about their relationship, which ultimately led to them parting ways after Stephanie smashed a bowl in a fit of frustration. Courtney Riordan met Antonio Millan on a dating app when she was in Spain, but she went home without meeting him. Back in America, they continued to chat, so Courtney went to visit him. Alas, she was left stranded at the airport, but that didn't stop her from meeting her new beau. She waited him out, only to learn when they finally met that Antonio refused to commit. What finally broke them up was when Antonio traveled to the United States and didn't even meet with Courtney, which led to her ending their relationship over FaceTime. Related, 90 Day Fiancé, Darcey's most unrecognizable photos on Instagram. Similar to many other couples, P90's Darcey Silva and Jesse Meester met on a dating app. Darcey took a chance and flew to Amsterdam, only to learn that their riotous personalities were not compatible. The tumultuous duo clashed. Jesse claimed Darcey enjoyed binge drinking, and was melodramatic and highly manipulative. Darcey felt similar, as she too claimed Jesse was unscrupulous and only wanted her for her fame. Alas, their relationship ended and Darcey now has her own spin-off with her sister Stacey Silva. Ashnak and Avery Warner met on a dating app and she was excited to have a man who knew all about relationships. Unfortunately, his coaching business meant he received texts from single females all the time. Before the 90 days Avery also learned that being a relationship coach meant he knew how to solve their problems without getting to the root of them. Alas, viewers learned at the tell-all that the couple parted ways, but not because of Ash's profession. Apparently, they were supposed to go on a diet, and not only did Ash fail to keep his end of the deal, but he also lied about it. Big Ed Brown started his relationship with Rosemary Vega based on lies, from fibs about his appearance to wanting children. It appeared Big Ed would do all that he could to reel in his love interest, which isn't entirely a negative aspect for the controversial co-star. It's clear that Big Ed will do what he can to make his partner happy, but sometimes the undertone of his antics reveals hidden intentions, and Rose was exceptionally perceptive. Once 90 Day Fiancé's Big Ed owned up to his lies and admitted his intentions of getting a vasectomy, Rose was done. She ended their relationship and Big Ed moved on to his next love interest. After dating online for 7 years and enduring 4 ghosting instances, David Murphy finally met the love of his life. David was sure the Ukrainian beauty was his soulmate, but clearly Lana felt differently. After being stood up time and time again, David hired a private investigator. The PI was successful in finding Lana, which led to David gifting her a brand new iPhone and proposing. However, Lana turned to IG to claim the show was 90% scripted, and before the 90 days Lana was no longer interested in indulging in the on-screen antics. Related, is 90 Day Fiancé star Big Ed Brown still planning to marry Liz Woods? Alas, not all couples were intended to make it to the altar, as some relationships were learning experiences. While these co-stars didn't find love the first time around, some of them found their soulmates later on. For instance, Jessie is doing well and happily engaged to another 90 Day Fiancé star, Jennifer Darzona. Big Ed appeared on the franchise 2 more times before getting engaged to Liz Woods. It seems these stars are in no rush and are willing to learn from their mistakes to find the one. Overall, fans wish the best for these 90 Day Fiancé stars in their search for eternal love.